I know you guys have been waiting quite a while for this video. I feel like that should be my intro, but it's true. No, it's true. You've been waiting a while specifically for this one, but trust me, there's an explanation for this delay. Delay, delay. Yeah. Let's not use that word. You're gonna be hearing it quite a lot. Anyways, there's a reason why it took so long. Okay. The truth is, if I made this video week one, it would have been vastly different to the one that I'm going to be making today. So thank God for the patience. Thank God for the fact that I waited a few weeks, because I feel like now I'm in a position where I know this game inside and out. I know exactly where the issues and the problems lie, and I can explain it to you guys and pretty much let you know everything that you need to know about FIFA 20. But believe it or not, I'm not going to spend too much time speaking about the technical stuff. I know if you guys want to hear me speak about that, but I've already made a video on the early version that I played, and I explained a lot of the technical stuff over there. And I agree with a lot of the stuff I said. Just drop back. I was writing essays, okay? I was writing essays on their stupid ass beta forums explaining the issues that it's gonna cause, and I told them to remove the comeback on strikers because it's gonna cause the game to be shocking, etc. And look at it now. Dribbling. What dribbling? What dribbling? Can you even dribble on this game? I don't know. Can you take players on? Forget about it. I told you it was shocking back then. It is shocking right now. Shooting, I told you, was inconsistent. It pretty much is. But there's also a few stuff that I disagree with in what I mentioned. A lot of stuff that has changed from the version that I played in. Passing. You cannot pass the ball forward on this game. You can't. If you try and attempt a risky pass, forget about it. You're going to lose the ball. I honestly don't know what the hell's happened to passing. This is one of my biggest mysteries, because it was perfectly fine. I kid you not. It was perfectly fine on the early release that we played. I don't know what the hell's changed. I have no idea. Tempo of the game. I mean, good God. I thought last year was slow. This is by far and away the slowest FIFA that I have ever played and will probably ever play, because it can't really get much slower than what it is right now. It was significantly faster on the beta that I played, and I don't know what's happened once again. And obviously, I'm sure you guys remember when I told you about I don't care if it's Barry Allen chasing my strikers. If my striker's true on goal, no one should catch him, he should take a shot, etc. Never mind Barry Allen, okay? Forget about Barry Allen. Baton will catch Mbappe on this game. Baton will catch him. I mean, the strikers ain't getting away. It doesn't matter what pace they say they have. They're not getting away from anyone on this game. It's even worse than last year. Once again, what's happened? Because, I don't know. I guess I also said as well that it was one of the best FIFAs that I have played, the early version. And I stand by that, and it was the same case again as well in week one. Okay, week one, the FIFA 20 when it came out, week one, I stand by that. That was one of the most enjoyable games that I played, one of the most enjoyable FIFAs. And I know there's a few people now that are saying, oh, see, I told you so, man. I said the game was shit in week one. Now look at it now. I told you so. No, they're wrong. The game was close. The game was there. It was one of the best I've played, honestly. I mean that, and I stand by it. So what's changed? What's changed from week one? It's only 2 weeks ago. What's changed? The only thing that's changed is the only thing that I could not account for. Servers. When you've got millions upon millions playing the game. Obviously, I mean, there's a few gameplay changes that happened, don't get me wrong, which I can't explain. I don't know what they done. But there's obviously been a clear server overload. The delay is the worst I have ever seen them, the servers and the delay. on any FIFA by far. I'm talking by far. I remember on FIFA 17 they used to be shocking, and I thought I'm trying to come up with an explanation, right? What's caused this? My first thought was maybe that poor hamster is finally on his last legs. He's got nothing left in him. But I googled hamster's lifespan, and it says it's on average it's 3 years. 3 years. So that can't be the reason, because the servers have been shocking for the past 10 years. So it can't be the hamster. And what's going on, right? I'm trying to come up with an explanation, but I can't. It's a multi-billion-dollar company in 2019, heading into 2020, and I am clicking buttons, and nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. I can't come up with an explanation for that. There's nothing about it, because I could download any other game, okay? Any other game from the store. I'm talking literally any other game. Peppa the Pig. Peppa the Pig. And the game will not have this delay, and it will not be different every time I switch it on. Combine all of this, and what do you get? An absolute drop back fast with everyone just passing the ball backwards. How can you make a football game and there's only one style that works? What about everyone else? What about everyone else that does not want to put their opponents or the people watching, or themselves for that matter, to sleep? Because this is the closest I've ever got to falling asleep during a goddamn game. What about everyone else? We can't play forwards, because like I said, if we play a forwards pass, a risky pass, you're more than likely going to lose it. You can't take players on because the defendant's too overpowered compared to the attack. So you're going to more than likely lose the ball. And when you somehow create the perfect chance, you're more than likely going to miss it. Because this composed finishing is absolute horse shit. I said three ingredients to making a good football game. I told them last year. Fast, fun, and responsive. What did they do? Slow, boring, and unresponsive. All these Pep Guardiola wannabes, because they wanted a slow and realistic game. You enjoying it now, you bums? All these Frenchies keeping 80% of the possession. Oh, look at me, I'm so good. I can keep the ball for 5 out of the 6 half minutes. I'm so good. That takes so much skill. Where is the skill gap? Where is it? Because I don't see it. The only use this game has at the moment is to chuck it in elderly homes and teach the elderly how to play video games. Guess what, Grandpa? If you go on drop back and you learn how to keep the ball, you're gonna be just fine. You give me a good game. Don't you worry, Grandpa. You're gonna be alright. Football's changed. We are literally playing 1940s, 1950s football. Football's changed. It's quick now. The tempo's gone up so much and all in the past 5 years. What's going on? Why are we going backwards? They released a patch. These Canadian frauds had the audacity to release a patch and write down an entire essay. Guess what? We didn't notice a single difference after the patch. Nothing. And I'm done addressing EA as a company. I'm done with it. It's time for these individuals, especially those with a suit and tie, taking these decisions, to start claiming responsibility. How can you sit there and you collect your paycheck after every single month knowing the game is in the state it's in right now? How? This is going to sound harsh, but anyone that's worked on the past 3 titles specifically, how are you still in the same job? It's time to surrender your licenses. Surrender your licenses to people that know something about our damn game, something about the sport of football, because you clearly don't know anything. Stick to making hockey games, stick to making NHL games, although I've heard you've even managed to ruin those. But please save us. Save us from our misery. And Corey and Zaro, Recently they were moaning and complaining about the abuse they've been receiving. Obviously I understand there's a line and people cross it and that's not okay. But what the hell do you expect? Have you been playing your game recently? You know, the same game that you wouldn't shut up about before it came out, promoting it, and now you're nowhere to be seen. 99.9% of your followers are true EA. That's how you got those numbers. And you're going to complain because you're receiving abuse when the game is in the state it's in right now? What do you expect? Same thing for the game developers. They wouldn't shut up before the game came out. Now they're nowhere to be seen. And what can be done, you ask? What can be done about this? In my opinion, the only thing we can do is, especially the big content creators, the big YouTubers, streamers, etc., they have to unite and do something. Okay? They have to... enough is enough. Whether it's stop playing the game, whether it's for a few days, stop streaming it for a few days, but then we go back to what I said last year. And then the Panthers is there. He's happy. He's happy playing squad battles, collecting his paycheck. He doesn't care. Booyah's happy sitting there making highest rated draft videos already in goddamn October, September, collecting his paycheck. He doesn't care. Castro's happy sitting there getting 30-0 with the best team on the game, playing 100k Bundesliga teams in a region that cares more about baseball than football. He doesn't care. He sit there and collect his paycheck. But enough is enough. Surely there's a line and we've crossed it and something has to be done. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck in the same loophole after every single year. So I guess what can be done, I don't know. But I guess I'll end it with this. I end it with an apology on my end. An apology on my end because even when they seem like they're on course, even when they seem like they've got the basics right, when it looks like we're going to get it, we're going to get the game. No. I apologize because once again I fail to understand one thing with these guys. That so long as this is the company that is making our game, that these are the same people that are working on this game, we will never, ever get a good football game again.